Welcome to the second class of the November Jookin 2 series for Swing Ann Arbor. I am Ross.
And I'm Sarah.
And now, come on. Alright, so today we started class with our loosey-goosey warm-up, and then we did a short warm-up to have people slow down. So we were scatting a little bit, and on the heavier downbeats, that's when our rate was entirely over one foot or the other.
And we did this activity because a lot of you were rushing through the steps and getting to the beat too soon.
There are no points for finishing first here.
Okay, after that we talked about different ways that follows can add on flavors to the vanilla basic, and also leads can do as well. So the two that we gave you to start with were using your hips. So you can bring your hip up. And when we're doing that, so the basic we did was the touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, hip, step, hip, step. Okay, and so we can do this together as partners without influencing our partner, so they can see what we're doing, but they don't have to do the same thing. So we focused on follows doing this, but either partner could do it.
So if I pick up on Sarah doing this and I feel like I want to throw it in, I can as well.
Okay, so then the next one we added was the chest pop. And so you can do that also during the tap part. So we had the tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step. And we can do this one without changing our leads movement.
So this isn't changing how I step. I'm still doing the same tap steps that we were doing, and something different happened, but it doesn't interfere how I'm moving.
Okay, and then you guys came up with a lot of different ideas, and maybe we'll go through a couple of those. So one of them was talking about what you can do with this free leg. So instead of tapping, you can move it in a circle, or you can move in, out, do all sorts of different things with the free leg. You can also, with your hips, go making figure eights. That if you make them small, then it doesn't affect your lead. Any others you want to add?
I think those are the big ones.
Okay.
And then we got into shaping. Or actually, the first thing we did after that was trading off ideas with our partner.
So we did this in open and also in closed. So having this really vanilla basic, and one thing we wanted to talk to you about was really doing the basic vanilla, because even after we told you to in class, there was still a lot of stuff going on. So keep it really, like, it's nice to do this step on its own. You don't have to add anything to it. And it gives time for either partner to add things to the dance.
It's like cooking with too many spices. A little bit goes a long way. I'm hungry now.
Okay, and then we took turns who initiated doing a movement from here. So if I start moving my hips, and then Ross can decide to join me or not. And then we went back to the vanilla basic and just played off each other. Okay.
And the last thing we did was shaping. So if we just have this nice upright posture, but maybe the music makes us feel like we want to sink a little bit more, follow can and the lead can start by sinking a little bit more. And as long as we're connected here, we can get that variance in the height of our basic step.
Yeah, and we played around with both partners initiating that.
I think that wraps up week 2. We do not have class next week because of Thanksgiving, but we will have class in 2 weeks, and we will see you then.